venture into the majestic realm of Prince William and Kate Middleton, where time-honored traditions merge with contemporary grace. This special tour invites you past the gates of Kensington Palace and Anmer Hall, revealing the intimate settings where the future king and queen reside. From the storied elegance of their London residence at Kensington Palace to the tranquil allure of Anmer Hall in the countryside, explore the places where their royal responsibilities blend seamlessly with family life. First, let's admire the beauty of Kensington Palace, an iconic symbol of British royalty and holds a history steeped in the lives of kings, queens, and their families. Situated in the village of Kensington, what is now a bustling borough of London, the palace began as a relatively modest two-story mansion built in 1605. Originally named Nottingham House, it was acquired in 1619 by Heneage Finch, the first Earl of Nottingham. This early chapter of the palace's history sets the stage for its transformation into a royal residence and a cornerstone of the British monarchy. The pivotal moment in Kensington Palace's history came in 1689, when King William III and Queen Mary II ascended the throne as joint monarchs. The couple needed a residence that would be more conducive to William's fragile health, as the damp and smoky air of Whitehall Palace was aggravating his asthma. Kensington, with its relatively cleaner air, offered a better environment for the ailing king. The palace, initially Nottingham House, was chosen for its location, and extensive renovations were undertaken to convert it into a royal abode. Under the direction of Sir Christopher Wren, the renowned architect behind St. Paul's Cathedral, Nottingham House was expanded and transformed into Kensington Palace. Wren's design added new wings, staterooms, and the iconic cupola, turning the once modest mansion into a grand royal residence. The palace became the preferred home of King William and Queen Mary, who sought to distance themselves from the political intrigues of Whitehall while still remaining within easy reach of central London. Over the centuries, Kensington Palace would house a series of notable royals, each leaving their mark on its storied halls. Perhaps one of the most significant figures to reside in the palace was Princess Victoria, who would later become Queen Victoria, one of Britain's most famous monarchs. Born in 1819, Victoria spent her childhood at Kensington Palace under the watchful eye of her mother, the Duchess of Kent, and her ambitious advisor, Sir John Conroy. The young princess lived a secluded life, adhering to the strict Kensington system, a set of rules designed to keep her isolated from potential influences deemed unsuitable by her mother. Despite the constraints of her upbringing, it was within the walls of Kensington Palace that Victoria experienced some of the most formative moments of her early life. It was here that she first met her future husband, Prince Albert of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha, during his visit to England in 1836. The meeting, orchestrated by their mutual uncle, King Leopold the Fierce of Belgium, was the beginning of a deep and enduring love that would define Victoria's reign. Kensington Palace also played a crucial role in Victoria's path to the throne. On the morning of June 20th, 1837, Victoria was awoken at the palace with the news that her uncle, King William IV, had passed away, making her the new queen of the United Kingdom. The 18-year-old Victoria, who had been sheltered from much of the outside world, was suddenly thrust into the spotlight as the sovereign of a vast empire. Despite the magnitude of the moment, Victoria reportedly took the news with a calm and composed demeanor, setting the tone for the reign that would follow. As queen, Victoria moved from Kensington Palace to Buckingham Palace, which became her official residence. However, she never forgot the place where she had spent her formative years. In her private writings, Queen Victoria expressed a deep sense of nostalgia for Kensington Palace, referring to it as the poor old palace that had been her home for so long. The palace, with its memories of childhood, first love, and the dawn of her reign, held a special place in her heart, even as she embraced the grandeur of Buckingham Palace. Fast forward to the present day, and the palace continues to serve as a residence for several royals, including some of the most prominent figures in modern British history. Among those currently residing in Kensington Palace are Prince William and Princess Kate, who moved into apartment 1A in 2017, making it their official London residence. However, the palace is far from being just a home for this royal couple. It also houses the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester, the Duke and Duchess of Kent, and Prince and Princess Michael of Kent, each occupying different royal apartments within the palace complex. This close-knit community of royals reflects the palace's enduring role as a hub of royal life, much as it has been for centuries. But this is not the first time that Prince William has called Kensington Palace home. In fact, his connection to the palace goes back to his childhood. During the 1980s and 1990s, Prince William lived here with his younger brother, Prince Harry, and their parents, Prince Charles and Princess Diana. The family's residence at Kensington Palace provided a blend of royal tradition and a relatively private family life, offering the young princes a sense of normalcy amidst the public scrutiny that came with being part of the royal family. For Prince William and Prince Harry, Kensington Palace was more than just a home. It was the backdrop to their formative years. The palace's expansive gardens and nearby Hyde Park were their playgrounds, and its secure walls offered a sanctuary away from the prying eyes of the media. It was within these walls that they experienced the joys of childhood, as well as the challenges that came with their parents' highly publicized marriage troubles. The significance of Kensington Palace in William's life was further cemented when he married Catherine Middleton in 2011. After their wedding, the couple initially lived in Nottingham Cottage, a smaller residence within the palace grounds. However, as their family grew, they needed more space, and in 2017, they moved into the much larger apartment 1A. Calling this residence an apartment, however, can be somewhat misleading. For many, the term apartment conjures images of modest, perhaps even cramped, living quarters. But Kensington Palace's apartments are a far cry from the typical flats found in North American cities. Apartment 1A, the current home of Prince William, Princess Kate, and their children, is a sprawling 4-story residence boasting 20 rooms. Among these are 5 reception rooms, 3 main bedrooms, multiple dressing rooms, a day and night nursery for the children, and even a dedicated space for staff quarters. The apartment is more akin to a grand townhouse, with all the amenities one might expect in a royal residence. The building itself is part of a series of red brick terrace houses that, while connected to each other, function as fully independent homes. The residence is not just a place of grandeur, but also one of practicality for the royal couple. Its layout and facilities are designed to cater to the needs of a modern family while maintaining the elegance and tradition expected of a royal home. The reception rooms serve as spaces for official gatherings and private family events, while the nurseries provide a nurturing environment for the couple's 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. The location of apartment 1A within Kensington Palace also places the family at the heart of London, with easy access to the city's amenities and close proximity to their official duties. Despite its central location, the palace grounds offer a sense of seclusion and privacy, shielding the family from the hustle and bustle of city life. The vast gardens surrounding the palace provide a tranquil retreat where the children can play and the family can spend time together away from the public eye. While the palace is steeped in tradition and is often associated with formal state occasions and public duties, the personal living spaces of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have remained largely private. However, in 2016, when President Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama visited their home, a rare glimpse into their life behind closed doors was captured, offering the public a taste of how the young royal family lives within the historic walls of apartment 1A. The Obamas' visit provided a unique opportunity to see how Prince William and Princess Kate have blended modern living with the traditional elegance expected of a royal residence. One of the most striking images from the visit is of Prince William's working space, a room that exudes a sense of both purpose and refinement. The room features a beautiful antique-style desk lamp that stands on a classic wooden desk, evoking a timeless feel. Behind the desk, a fireplace commands attention, with its elegant mantel and a mirror hanging above, framed in a style that complements the overall aesthetic of the room. The space is functional yet sophisticated, reflecting William's role as a senior member of the royal family who balances his official duties with his personal life. The drawing room, another area highlighted during the visit, showcases the couple's taste for understated luxury. This spacious room is designed to accommodate several guests, making it ideal for hosting intimate gatherings or informal meetings. The room's color scheme is primarily cream, a choice that creates a serene and elegant atmosphere. Gold accents throughout the room add a touch of regality, subtly reminding visitors of the home's royal inhabitants. The furnishings are carefully chosen to balance comfort with style, contributing to the room's warm and inviting ambiance. This blend of sophistication and comfort is a hallmark of the couple's approach to decorating their home, a space that needs to serve both their private family life and their public roles. In the living room, the Duke and Duchess have prioritized comfort while maintaining a refined aesthetic. The room is dominated by plush cream sofas, which invite relaxation and conversation. The neutral color palette is given life through the addition of vibrant floral cushions, which provide pops of color and a sense of warmth. The living room, like the rest of the home, is a reflection of Kate's ability to create spaces that are both elegant and livable, a place where the family can unwind after a busy day, yet still host guests in a setting that reflects their status. Kate's personal touch is perhaps most evident in a room she converted into her own newsroom, a space she used when she worked as a guest editor for the Huffington Post. This room diverges somewhat from the rest of the home's decor, showcasing darker furniture that creates a more serious and focused environment. The choice of dark wood desks and chairs suggests a professional setting, one where Kate could engage in her editorial work with a sense of purpose. The walls are adorned with artwork, pieces chosen not just for their aesthetic value, but also for the inspiration they provide in a creative workspace. This room, while functional, still carries the same attention to detail and love for design that is evident throughout the rest of the apartment. The decor of apartment 1A strikes a delicate balance between royal grandeur and the needs of a modern family. The choice of colors, furnishings, and decorative elements all point to a home that is deeply personal, yet reflective of the couple's public roles. The cream and gold color scheme that runs through the public spaces of the home ties together the different rooms, creating a cohesive look that is both timeless and contemporary. The use of mirrors, fireplaces, and antique-style pieces hints at the palace's history, while the comfortable modern furnishings ensure that the home remains a sanctuary for the family. Visitors to the palace are granted access to certain areas that provide a fascinating glimpse into the lives of past monarchs and the opulent surroundings they inhabit. Among these public areas, 3 stand out for their historical importance and architectural splendor: the King's Staircase, the Presence Chamber, and the Cupola Room. Each of these spaces offers a window into the grandeur of the Georgian age, allowing visitors to experience firsthand the magnificence of Kensington Palace. The King's Staircase is often the first area that captures the attention of visitors. As one ascends this grand staircase, it is easy to imagine the countless royals, courtiers, and dignitaries who have made their way up these steps over the centuries. Designed by the celebrated architect Sir Christopher Wren and completed in the early 18th century, the staircase was meant to be a statement piece, setting the tone for the opulence that awaited in the king's state apartments. What makes the King's Staircase particularly striking is the series of murals that adorn its walls. Painted by the renowned artist William Kent, these murals depict a lively scene of Georgian court life, complete with courtiers, soldiers, and even exotic animals. The figures in the murals are almost life-sized, and their vivid colors and intricate details bring the staircase to life. It's as if the walls themselves are a stage, showcasing the grandeur and splendor of the period. The staircase leads directly to the king's state apartments, a suite of rooms that served as the public and ceremonial spaces for the monarch. Among these rooms, the presence chamber stands out as one of the most historically significant. This room was where monarchs would receive courtiers, ministers, and foreign ambassadors, a place where the affairs of the kingdom were conducted and where royal authority was most visibly exercised. The presence chamber is dominated by its magnificent throne, which sits on a raised platform known as a dais, under a canopy of state. The room is adorned with rich tapestries and gilded woodwork, which together create an atmosphere of power and prestige. Walking through the presence chamber, one can almost feel the weight of history, imagining the decisions made within these walls that shaped the course of the nation. However, it is the cupola room that perhaps best encapsulates the artistic and architectural brilliance of Kensington Palace. The cupola room, designed by William Kent in 1722, is a masterpiece of the Georgian era and remains one of the most visually stunning spaces within the palace. The room takes its name from the large domed ceiling, or cupola, that crowns the space. This dome is adorned with a breathtaking painting by Kent, depicting the god Apollo in his chariot, surrounded by figures representing the four seasons. The painting is a celebration of the power and glory of the monarchy, with Apollo symbolizing the sun, an allegory for the king as the source of light and life for the nation. The cupola room is further embellished with ornate plasterwork, gilded details, and richly colored marble that contribute to its overall sense of grandeur. The room's design is a perfect example of the Georgian style, characterized by its symmetry, balance, and emphasis on classical motifs. The central feature of the room is a grand chandelier which hangs from the middle of the dome, casting a soft, glittering light over the space. The cupola room was originally used for important ceremonies, including the christening of royal children, and its opulent design reflects the significance of these events. Besides Kensington Palace, there is another place for the couple that we need to explore. Anmer Hall, nestled in the serene Norfolk countryside, has become much more than just a summer retreat for Prince William and Princess Kate. It has evolved into their cherished family home, where they can escape the intense public scrutiny of royal life. Gifted to the couple by Queen Elizabeth II after their marriage in 2011, Anmer Hall holds a special place in their hearts. Its proximity to Sandringham House, where the Queen herself enjoys spending holidays, makes it an ideal location for the couple to balance their royal duties with the quiet, rural life they both value deeply. The current Anmer Hall, a two-story Georgian country house with an attic, dates back to the 18th century. Its architectural evolution over the centuries has seen significant changes, giving it the character and charm it exudes today. The front of the house, with its impressive 13 bays, presents a long and stately facade. In 1815, the exterior was refaced with red bricks, adding a warm, rustic touch that contrasts beautifully with the lush greenery of the surrounding landscape. The ground floor is adorned with 13 arched windows, which not only provide ample natural light, but also enhance the architectural elegance of the estate. A semicircular porch, supported by two Tuscan columns, marks the entrance, welcoming guests with a touch of classical grandeur. Further renovations in 1900 added new elements to the house, enriching its architectural diversity. The north side of the building received a brick exterior, and a projecting entrance porch was introduced, adding depth and dimension to the structure. Additionally, a tower was constructed toward the eastern end, contributing to the hall's distinctive silhouette against the Norfolk sky. These modifications, while modernizing the estate, have retained the timeless appeal of Anmer Hall, blending history with functionality in a way that makes it both a practical family home and a piece of architectural heritage. Inside, Anmer Hall is reported to feature as many as 10 bedrooms, making it spacious enough to accommodate not only the immediate family, but also guests and staff. The large number of rooms allows the family to have both private spaces and areas for hosting visitors, striking a balance between intimacy and hospitality. The estate's interior, while undoubtedly grand, has been designed to be a warm and welcoming environment, a true family home. One of the most personal aspects of Anmer Hall is the interior design, which Kate has undertaken herself. Unlike many royals who might rely on professional interior designers to decorate their homes, Kate chose to take on this task to ensure that the house truly reflected her family's tastes and lifestyle. This decision speaks volumes about her desire to create a home that is not just a royal residence, but a place where her family can feel comfortable and relaxed. Simon Knight, the owner of a nearby rug store, noted in an interview with People magazine that Kate was keen to furnish the home in her own style, rather than adhering strictly to traditional royal decor. Her approach was to blend modern comfort with classic elegance, creating a space that is both stylish and livable. The interior of Anmer Hall is likely a reflection of Kate's personal style, understated yet elegant, with a focus on creating a warm, inviting atmosphere. While specific details about the decor remain largely private, it is known that Kate favors natural materials and a neutral color palette, which helps to create a serene and timeless environment. The choice of furniture and decor likely prioritizes comfort and practicality, making the house a true home where the family can unwind from their busy schedules. The family's love for Anmer Hall is evident in the many photographs and family portraits taken there, including their 2018 Christmas card. These images often depict a relaxed, happy family, enjoying the peace and tranquility of their rural retreat. The hall's extensive grounds offer ample space for the children to play and for the family to enjoy outdoor activities together. The estate provides the perfect backdrop for these moments, with its expansive lawns, mature trees, and the Norfolk countryside stretching out beyond. Prior to recent global events, Anmer Hall was primarily used by the family during school breaks, weekends, and holidays. It served as a retreat where they could escape the pressures of royal life and enjoy some privacy. However, over the past few years, the estate has taken on a more permanent role as the family's main residence, especially during periods when lockdowns and travel restrictions made staying in London less appealing. The hall's location offers the family a slower, more grounded pace of life, allowing them to focus on raising their children in a relatively normal environment, far removed from the public eye. What do you think about Prince William and Princess Kate Middleton's whereabouts? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this, and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.